Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Well, we are out here filming in the middle of this nor'easter here on a Monday morning. Got a little bit of break in the weather, so we're here at Ciocca Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Flemington, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2026 Jeep Compass Limited with the altitude package, four-wheel drive. We have a two-tone, so we're going to go with bright white on the body with a black two-tone roof, turbocharged four-cylinder power. So you can let me know if you're in the market for one of these compact slash subcompact two-row crossover SUVs. Is this Jeep Compass maybe something you would look at and buy? You can let me know as we go through this vehicle. So let's dig in. The front end of this Jeep Compass for 26 in the bright white LED headlights is the only thing we got up here, as well as the DRLs. Otherwise, we're going to have standard bulbs for turn signals, standard bulbs for the fog lamps, and I don't know, the yellow just looks bad. I don't know, you let me know. Jeep Edge in the middle, flat black on the grille, top and bottom. Now, as we come around to this Compass wheel and tire package, we have a 19-inch aluminum alloy wheel with the Army Jeep on the center cap. Wheels are wrapped in Continental Conti Pro Contact all-season tires, 235 on the width, a 45 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is the bright white, flat black accents down below around the wheel wells and the door sills with the gloss black two-tone roof. Moving in closer, gloss black side view mirror caps with LED turn signals, the Compass name in black on the front door, color matched front and rear door handle, the fuel filler on the right side of the vehicle. Up top, we have the color matched roof with the flat black on the roof rails, the standard antenna and not a shark fin, no sunroof on this Compass Limited with the altitude package. And then over the back we go, roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass, standard lighting across the back, Jeep in black in the middle, 4x4 on the right, and then we have flat black around the rear bumper, and our exhaust, which is a dual exhaust finisher setup, is tucked up underneath the rear of the vehicle. We are under the hood of this 26 Compass, and we have Jeep's 2-liter turbocharged inline four-cylinder engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 200 horsepower, 221 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 23 in the city, 31 on the highway, and 26 combined. We're at the back right quarter panel at the fuel filler door. We have a 13.5 gallon gas tank in the Compass. Here is that Stellantis is using that capless technology, and minimum rating 87, so you can use regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price for the 26 Jeep Compass Limited is $32,535. Now, this vehicle has got, like I mentioned, the limited altitude package for an additional $2,000. Once we add that in and a destination and delivery charge of $1,995, which is way too much for this Compass, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $36,750. Final assembly for the Jeep is still at Jeep's assembly plant in Toluca, Mexico. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. Black soft touch material across the top. We have gloss black plastic in and around that brushed aluminum door handle. We have a soft armrest with the insert with the blue cross stitch, flat black on the switch gear, decent sized door pocket. Move on in. We have a large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the carpeted floor mats in the vehicle at this time. Seating wise, full power with lumbar for the driver, manual assist front passenger, black leatherette interior, blue cross stitch, bolstering feels soft, headrests feel soft. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. Up top on the dash, soft touch, more soft touch with the blue stitching into the heat and air vent with some gloss black trim. And then down further, we do have a large glove box. Now, as we swing it on over, in the Compass, we have the iPad style 10.1-inch Uconnect 5 wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. No built-in nav. All the maps and nav will come through your phone. However, we do have, if we come on up here, we can load up our radio. We do have Go to source. We have AM FM radio, Sirius XM, Bluetooth music in this vehicle. We also have a home page right here where you can go ahead and make this bigger, as you can see, Bluetooth in your phone, or you can change what you want to have on here. Let's say I don't need my phone. Let's say I want to have my heated seats up here, right? You can go ahead and put that up there as well. Takes a little while though, but there it goes. Finally, you get heated seats and a heated steering wheel in here, which is pretty nice. But that has to be adjusted in this screen. There's no redundancies for the heated seats or the heated steering wheel down below. As we come down, we have our climate right here, where you can also adjust your dual climate with your temperature, and you can also adjust the heated seats and heated steering wheel from here. Bluetooth your phone. You have your vehicle settings right here, where you got your driver profile, your display settings, clock, right? Camera, mirrors and wiper, lights right here, how you want those to come on. So you do have some configurability in here. And then you have where all the rest of your apps are going to be. Here's your device manager, your recent, the categories for your apps, media apps, comfort apps, phone, vehicle. So they have that all set up right here for you. Nice and easy. And we can go back to the home button and we are good to go. So now let's go to reverse. And we do have a huge backup camera, as you can see. And it's pretty clear, but there's no trajectory lines. And I looked around to see how I could change that, but there's only a close-up or a regular view, and that's it. So we need some trajectory lines in here. So that's about it, but it is nice and easy, but not everybody likes this iPad style. We do have a push button start. Underneath here in gloss black, engine auto stop start on or off. Traction control off, lane keep assist off. Then we have our four-way hazards and parking sensors off. 2 heat and air vents. And down further, you have the controls for your dual climate system, but not for the heated seats or the heated steering wheel. Volume and tuning knob. And then underneath here, see if I can get a better shot of this. There we go. USB-C, USB-A, and a rubberized area down below to store things, but we don't have a wireless charging pad. Here's the gear shift with the gator to go through this 8-speed automatic transmission. Gloss black in here, so be careful. We have our electric brake. Here's our drive modes. We'll check those out here when we go through the dash. We also have 4-wheel drive lock, but all gloss black, so be careful. 2 cup holders, an area to slide your phone in the center. Your Jeep key fob is right here. Unlock, lock, pop the tailgate, remote start, panic button, the Jeep badge on the back, and then our armrest, pretty soft. We can open it up, and we have a deeper area, but not as big as you would think in the center armrest for storage. The Jeep steering wheel, we have a leather wrap wheel, 10 and 2 notches with cross stitch, Jeep edge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this Compass at 5'11". It's a nice open and airy and roomy passenger cabin, so that's good. Flat black on the switch gear. You have controls for your telephone commands, controls for the digital portion of your dash. On the right side, your adaptive cruise, no paddles. Over here on the left, turn signals, high beams. On the right, front and rear wiper. Over here on the left, you can adjust your headlight controls, fog lamp controls, brighten dim the dash, and we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have the digital analog combo, right? So analog gauges left and right, 7-inch digital display in the center. So let's check out our drive modes. We have snow, we have mud, and then we come back down to auto. So those are the 3 that we have. And if we want to take a look at additional information, we can go across the top and we can go up top to bottom, depending on what we may want to see when we're going down the road. Overhead console, here's the button to pop the tailgate right here. Now, if you want your dome lighting to come on off and you close the door, do nothing. Just open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out, and then no power roof to show you. We have a framed rear view mirror with the SOS button in case of emergency on the road, with auto dim, sun visor with vanity, and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting into the back row of the Compass, but first the rear door panel where we have the same vibe, and we have hard black plastic instead of soft touch up top. Otherwise, everything is the same, including the blue stitching. I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's hop on in. We do have a flat roof, so we can get in, but you are going to have to duck if, let's say, you're over 5'9". Once I'm in at 5'11", I do have enough room for my head, shoulders, and knees. We have the leatherette all the way down, no seat pocket behind the driver. We do have one behind the front passenger. And then in the back here, we got some gloss black on the rear command center, but we do have rear heat and air vents. We do have a USB-A and a 12-volt back here. And then the rear seats, the same leatherette in the black with the blue cross stitch, nice and soft. And then we have our armrest, super soft, 2 cup holders and an area to slide your phone. But overall, once you get in, duck a little bit, it is pretty comfortable in the back row of this Compass. Getting into the cargo area of this Jeep Compass, well, it's a power lift gate. You can pop it from the overhead console. You can pop it from the key fob, or you come to the back and there's a button right here. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button right here. Now, with the rear seats up, 27.2 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of Compass. And this floor right here is adjustable, as you can see. So you can have it in its lower setting, where we are now, or you can raise it up in its highest setting. All depends on what you want to do. Now, if we go underneath here, we do have more area for storage in a fix-a-flat because there's no spare, which is kind of a bummer. And then we do have some cubbies on either side for storage. We do have some lighting in the back. And now, to get the rear seats down, it's pretty easy. You just have to reach forward, push the button, and push the seats down. Reach forward, push the button, push the seats down. And again, there's a kick up here because we have this floor in the lowest setting. Let's see if we can move this to its higher setting. There we go. Now it's up high, and as you can see, it's fairly flat now. But max room with the rear seats down, 59.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Compass. Window sticker, here we go, 26 Compass, limited altitude 4x4, base price, standard options. More standard options. Options. Package 29W. There's that limited altitude pack, $2,000. Big destination charge on a vehicle this small, $36,750. Fuel economy estimates. Government safety rating is not done yet. Final assembly, Toluca, Mexico. U.S. Canadian parts 36%. Mexico parts 53%. Take her out for a spin. All right, folks, we're out on the road in this 26 Jeep Compass, limited with that altitude package. And we have good visibility out of all the glass, good size side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that action in here for safety. LED headlights, that's about it as far as safety on the exterior goes. But the seats are really comfortable. I got to give Jeep credit. These Compass seats in the leatherette, they are poofy, they are soft, they feel good on my rump and on my lower back. Headrests are in a good position, so I do like the seats in here quite a bit. We have the 10.1-inch Uconnect 5, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, heated seats, heated steering wheel, USB-A, USB-C connectivity, front and back with a few drive modes. And the 2-liter turbo inline 4 gets the vehicle up to speed. Now the Compass is not that heavy, right? It's about 3,500 pounds if I remember right. So it's fairly light. So 200 horsepower, 221 on the torque gets the vehicle up to speed quite easily. no problem at all. The brakes, well, they feel good. Now, we don't have a sport mode. We have an auto, but we do have a manual where you can shift the transmission manually using the gear shift. So we're going to get going. And it's pretty responsive to the shifts. You go towards you to go up in gears, towards the dash to go down in gears with the gear shift. Downshifts feel pretty good. So that works out pretty well if you want to use that, even though there's no sport mode. And there's no roof, but we're at 36, almost 37 if you round up. And that's a lot of money for a subcompact two-row SUV. A lot of money. And there's a lot of other things out there that are going to give you more than this Jeep does for $37,000. So, I mean, you can buy a Kia Sportage, which is larger than this vehicle, with some good options on it for $37,000. You can buy a Corolla Cross Hybrid that gets a lot better gas mileage than this. It still has some nice amenities on the inside for $37,000, just for a couple of options. 18.1 foot turning radius, which is pretty good in this class. But overall, it does handle well. The steering is light, but it is fairly direct, good visibility. I mean, it's fine. The problem is, when people are looking in this segment, they want more than fine. They want value for money, and this Compass just doesn't bring as much value for money to the segment as some of the other competition does. So you let me know if you're in the market for a subcompact crossover SUV. You want something with all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, and that's the advantage of this Compass. It's got the four-wheel drive. Do you go with a Compass, right, like this, or do you go with something from the competition? Let me know either way. Put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram here in Flemington, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2026 Jeep Compass Limited Altitude 4x4 in bright white for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also drop a comment, give it some hype points, help it up in the rankings. That would help me up a lot. And please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.